What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Teachers Lounge Live. We are live, y'all. We are in the building. Right?
We are live.
Yeah, we are live.
We are live. That means that if I were to start a fire in the studio right now and do something crazy and the cops came and arrested us, you guys would see it.
Absolutely.
Isn't that crazy?
Absolutely.
That would make for
live.
actually a really good podcast moment. Would that be our most viral clip?
Well, you guys would, I would be out after that and probably in jail. Be like, did you see that guy, that teacher who's trying to be an influencer that started a fire in the studio?
Yeah,
exactly. Especially all red behind us.
100%.
Thank y'all for joining us live. We appreciate the love and support y'all do for us, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to all our social media pages, y'all, because we need all the love y'all give us because y'all been so amazing. And let's get started. Let's introduce ourselves. My name is Killer Zoe. No, I'm kidding.
Killer Zoe. That's a great one.
No, my name is Zoe Johnson, and I work in an after-school program and also do SEL in the after-school program. And I'm also an actor and comedian. Let's go.
My name is, I was like looking to see myself. I was like, my name is, my name is Matt Jones. I am a stand-up comedian and an actor. And I also am a drama teacher. Yes. Is it 6 classes or 5 classes I do a day? I don't even know, but I'm on break right now and I love you guys.
Yes. Me too.
My name is Chris. I'm a 7th grade math teacher. I've been teaching now. This is my 17th year, including as being a sub and a full-time teacher. And I'm also a comic.
Yes. And he's also the smoothest one out of the group.
No. Smoothest one, dude.
With
the news.
The smoothest one.
Dude, smooth talking Chris. Dude, in fact, that's what his number is in my phone. Smooth talking Chris. Yeah, and it's like, hold on, I'm talking to smooth talking Chris. It's like, who is that guy? He's dressed like a pimp. I love it, you know?
Well, you know what's actually amazing is that the reason why I'm wearing this hat, Zoe, again, is because of you.
Yes, that's my favorite hat, man. I'll tell you. I've had so many friends like, he is so cute. Like, who's he?
That's awesome, dude.
He's so sexy. I'm like, shh, I don't want to hear that.
That's what it is, dude. You got the GC, the George Clooney. George Clooney vibes. Me, I wear my hat on top of my head like this. You know what I mean? Like a child. You know how they just sort of, it's like a yarmulke, but a hat.
We don't even think you're wearing a shirt underneath that jacket.
Oh, yeah, dude. I just opened it up and it's just shrubbery of chest hair.
It's a tank top. A bunch of hairy chest,
Yeah, it's just that, you know? I don't even rob a bank with a gun. I just show them my chest hair. And I'm like, put it all in a bag.
No way. Yeah.
If only
Can't
I was
believe
able
he's
to do
the
that.
man.
Yeah, I know. I got the child thing, you know?
Yeah.
Little league player.
I'm
so what's going on with you guys? How's your guys' week going?
So far, pretty relaxing. You know, Thanksgiving break.
Must be nice. Yeah.
The one thing I did make sure was I reminded myself, do not check school email or Schoology to see if any kids have turned in any assignments or whatever. I'm like, nothing. I'm not going to check it whatsoever until the following Monday.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because it's like when you tap out, you have to regulate. I feel like this is such a girly influencer thing to say, but it's like you need to regulate your nervous system, Chris. You know what I mean? Like you really do. Like you need to let go of all that kind of stuff. You know,
I need time to reset.
You
need time to reset and find you. You need to journal.
Yeah,
that's all you should be doing. The only writing you should be doing on break is journaling. You know, trying to find your higher self.
Reset, recharge, and something else. It needs
reset,
another
recharge, and revamp. I don't know.
Yeah,
the 3 R's.
Triple
R.
Rewind. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm still busy, but I'm happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm really busy too. I got to clean my bathroom. That's something that I got to do. I've been so busy. I know that's gross. I mean, it's not like there's
so like, you have chest hairs. You have chest hairs around your
chest hair all over the bathroom.
Okay,
the wall actually looks like it's shag carpeting. You know what I mean? From the chest hair. No, I just need to get household chores done because it's like I've been so go this year.
Absolutely.
That it's been very hard to just get little mundane things done. Like Chris got in my car one night and there was water bottles all over the place. And it looked somewhat like somebody who has like a hoarder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like those hoarders who got trash lined up and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I promise. I'm like, I'm too busy to clean. And then he's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Every time I get in, he goes, every time I get it in practice for about a month straight, you were like, oh yeah, I'm going to get it washed this week.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh no.
And then the following, I'm going to get it washed. And then it just never happens.
Yeah,
I don't have
I'm the
time,
same
dude.
way. Yeah,
I teach
so
full
busy.
time. I go to college full time. I do stand up. I do this. I have a girlfriend. Who's got time to
The
clean a
last
car
thing you want to do
or a
is
toilet?
work on your car.
And,
You know what
and
I'm
for
saying?
people that
Yeah.
don't know as well, like,
Yeah.
for anyone that's the viewers, is
Yeah.
Matt is literally what he just described.
Yeah.
All of those things.
Yeah, absolutely.
No one is living a more stressful life as a teacher out of all three of us.
Yes,
Other than this guy.
Matt. Yeah.
Newer
Yeah.
teacher in school, stand up, podcast, girlfriend.
Yes.
And
Girlfriend's a lot. I mean, I'm in the same place.
it's-
That's super hard. You know what I'm saying?
It's about it's a full time job.
Absolutely.
It's a full time job.
Yes.
Stand up's a full time job. Teaching's a full time job. College a full time job. Girlfriend's a full time job. 4 full time
No,
jobs.
girlfriend.
You
oof.
know? It's so funny.
I like how you shake your head and look down at the ground.
Zell's having a crisis on the podcast right now. He's like, oof,
Yeah.
girlfriend.
That's a lot itself. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He's having PTSD,
Yeah, like,
Vietnam flashbacks.
shaking
like
right
she
now.
shoots a
Yeah,
grenade
like,
launch.
my nervous system going crazy.
What's
right
really
now.
going on with you? How's your week really going?
I mean, it's good. It's
Yeah.
good, but but relationships is a lot though, bro.
For
I mean,
everybody,
everybody,
dude.
yeah,
For everybody. And
Yeah.
for all of our viewers right now,
yeah,
for, someone who might be a girlfriend that's actually watching this,
yeah.
your boyfriend is probably a lot. That's probably stressful for you too.
Absolutely,
Significant
it goes both
others
ways.
are stressful because
Yeah.
it's like it's somebody that you have to appease that's not you.
Yes,
And you don't just appease them a lot, you have to appease them all the time.
yeah, you have to give them attention. You have to make
100%.
sure if they're not doing too well, you got to notice that. If
If
you
you
don't
notice
notice
it.
something, like, hey, you didn't notice, I didn't.
You don't
know?
care about me. It's like, no, it's
Exactly.
just my hair's on fire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how is your week going?
My week is pretty busy. I'm still working on production. Coming up December 13th, so I'm still just checking in the theater a lot. So the instructor's not calling me, so that part is cool. I'm not around kids, so that part is cool.
Basically,
I like how you tried to say it very positively. Yeah, I'm just not around kids, so my week is good.
yeah, no instructors,
Exactly.
no kids.
Exactly. So I mean, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I get a chance to just breathe. I'm not seeing any family. Usually I go home to Chicago around Thanksgiving, but I'm not, and I have a lot of kids in my family, so
I thought you were just gonna say I have a lot of kids, and then no.
no. In my no.
In my
Because you
family.
need to reset,
I reset,
recharge,
yes,
and
absolutely.
revamp.
Revamp,
Reset,
yes.
recharge, revamp.
Revamp, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
This is just a little boy's circle right now.
Yeah.
This guy's night out. Yeah, I feel you, man. It's been relaxing, but any teacher will tell you this. It takes a while to really be able to feel the break. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
yes.
It takes a few days to be able to feel the break.
Because you feel like you still got to work. You still wake up like, you wake up, no, I don't got to work today. You don't do that?
Oh, and the last thing you want to talk about
Yeah.
is being a teacher on your break. And I mean, we're doing it right now because this is
Yeah.
what we do. But the last thing I remember, I had to talk. I went to a wedding with my girlfriend, and a guy was asking me what my job was. And then he goes, it was actually a British guy at a table. And he goes, so you're a teacher of theatrics. And I was like, well, I teach middle school drama.
Yeah.
So somewhat, I try to be that, but it's the
Yeah.
last thing people want to talk about
Nah.
on their break.
Mm.
So while this is a chill time, who's going in detention this week?
Let's see. How about teachers who assign homework over the break?
That's me.
Those mean
Savages.
teachers, how
Uh-huh.
dare them.
Animals.
Yes.
Yeah, they are animals.
Wrong.
Yeah.
You know
How
what?
much do you hate children?
Yes. I am for the kids on this one, man.
Yeah.
I
I
am
am
too.
for the
I'm
kids on
vehemently
this one.
pro kid.
Yes.
I was totally pro kid before I
Yeah.
became a teacher. Then I became pro teacher.
Yeah.
But now that I'm meeting a lot of teachers,
Yeah.
I'm swinging back to the middle again to where I can be pro kid on a lot
Yeah.
of things. I'm pro kid on this one.
Yeah.
Don't give homework. I told the kids hey, I want you guys to rehearse Beauty and the Beast over break, but I know they're not going to because that's when
Yeah.
I'm directing.
Nah,
I mean,
You know?
I assign
Yeah.
the homework that's due the following week when we get back.
Okay.
So I'm like, guys, it's up there. If you do it, great. But you got 2 weeks. You don't have to start it.
Yeah,
But some kids were already like, I'm going to get it done.
Yeah.
And so, that's
Who
great.
are these
Yeah.
hog people that are assigning
Oh.
homework? Do they exist?
I-
You see it a
I
lot?
think, you know what? It does happen, but I don't know if they want, I haven't heard any kids complain about it though.
Okay.
I'm going to ask when we get back,
That's
just be like,
cool.
hey, I won't say anything to anybody, but who assigned homework
Yeah. That's
over
bad.
the break? Did
Yeah.
you guys ever have that? Did someone
So,
ever
I
sign?
don't even remember, dude. I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
I don't think
Because it
so.
wouldn't have got done. So I don't think so. Nah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's like 3 weeks off. I mean, dude, the thing that we all look forward to the most is a good break. And who wants to be doing algebra or English or anything
yeah.
over a break? It's supposed to be the time with your family.
Yeah, of course.
And it's like, the gifted kids will do it too.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah,
could,
yeah.
like
They
that,
want
that's
No, it's
to. They
already
want to.
done.
yeah, the kids whose grades are in the sewer aren't going to do it, but the gifted kids will. Dude, if you tell the gifted kids to build Noah's Ark over break, they will do it.
They do it.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Be like, God's not going to cause a flood, but I will as a teacher if you don't build this dang boat. They would
100%.
build it over a break.
Those are actually
yeah.
the kids that have already completed it. I didn't want to say it, but that's I was kind of looking at it, and I was like,
They're done.
oh yeah, they
yeah.
got it done as soon as I post it within
Yeah, they
2
just want
hours.
to get it done, get it out the way.
So that's who's going in detention then, are the teachers who, and these might be like a small margin.
I think these teachers don't have no other life. They don't have nothing going on in their life.
Do you
Yeah,
think they grade it? Do you think they grade this stuff after?
that's a good question.
Oh, that would be even the worst
That'd
to
be the
find out that
crazy
they're
thing.
they're punishing kids
Yes,
and then not even grading it.
facts. Yeah,
These are teachers who eat canned fish. You know
Yeah.
what we're talking about that?
Oh.
And whenever
going through
they
a divorce.
spank,
yeah,
they spank your knuckles with a ruler.
yeah.
They're those teachers. These are the boarding house
They have
teachers. that
no
are just-
family at all.
Oh, no family at all. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like students need to study.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like those teachers are
Oh,
monsters.
hey, thank
So-
y'all for joining too. We see y'all up there. Thank y'all for
Yeah.
joining
Thanks,
the
y'all.
chat. We
Thank
love
you.
that. We see y'all. We see
Yeah.
y'all.
So much.
And if there
Yeah.
are teachers who assigned homework on break, it's fine. We forgive you. Just, don't do it again.
Yeah,
No, I don't forgive you at all. Like, who are you?
Yeah.
I
You're like these subhumans.
I want no. I'm sorry.
the
that's just-
reptilian people that people are talking about. That's who that is.
yeah.
The conspiracy theories. The reptile people. It's not the government. It's teachers who assign homework.
Yeah.
God.
That's cruel.
Yeah.
That is cruel. They need to be fired right now.
It is cruel. That's child labor laws. You know what I mean? In
Mhm.
action. Those are sweatshop teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about flipping it on a positive note? Who's got Gold Star this week?
I think you had that, Chris.
No.
Gold Star.
No, it was you
We
did that?
talked about the Gold Star before this. I think who gets the Gold Star. Actually, who did we talk about?
I'm not gonna
My
say.
brain I just had
I
a total brain
totally
fart.
forgot.
I ate too many carbs today. You know what I mean? I got that. You know how carbs sort of make you feel like you're like, who was our Gold Star? Come on, don't
Not
hold
gonna
off
say
on
it.
this.
No. It was the break.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
what it is?
Yeah.
I do remember. Why don't you say?
See, that's how bad you guys need it. I'm over here like, I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to make you
Our
do it.
No,
producer right
Yeah.
now.
Chris
I got
breaks
the
it down
feeling.
so well though, Chris. I want to grant you this because you break it down so smoothly and thought
All right.
outly.
This week our gold star goes to Matt and I, our school district.
Yes.
And here's the thing: it is the toughest school. One of
them.
One of them. Top 3 toughest school districts to work for. I would say.
Yeah.
Do you think of the United States of America or the world?
No, in the United. Well, no, the United States.
The United States. Yeah, I'm sure there's cannibal tribes to where I don't want to work in that district.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
it could be
it's-
worse, but y'all got
It could be worse. Yeah, we don't work
So-
amongst
yeah,
cannibals,
and
but
so the
it's
re-
pretty
Yeah,
arguably.
yeah. So the reason why we're giving our school district the gold star
Mhm.
is because they're giving us an entire week off for Thanksgiving.
Amazing.
Dude, and sometimes
Amazing.
teachers get
Yeah.
upset. We talk about that. We'll be like, yeah, I got a week off for Thanksgiving. And people will be like, screw you. You got a week off for Thanksgiving. And it's like, dude, I never thought I'd have to square up with someone based off of how long my break is.
Yeah.
You know,
You
the,
know?
you know what the crazy thing? Matt is actually censoring himself right now
Oh,
for the
he's-
podcast.
Yeah.
Some of the things that people have actually said,
Wow.
we don't want to even say on the podcast.
You don't wanna say it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because we'll get in trouble from our
You
district.
little short.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, don't you love it when you speak
Yeah.
in generalities
Yeah,
and
yeah.
somebody goes and attacks you?
Absolutely.
They'll say something about your face or
Yes.
the way you look or
Yeah,
something.
They're
or
haters.
You're pathetic.
Yes.
You're like, have you thought about killing yourself lately? It's like,
exactly.
no, I haven't.
Oh, I hate your jacket.
Yeah.
Nah,
So-
but I know it's kind of hard though because we get a full week and they get what 3 days, 2 days off.
I mean, they get the weekend in a few days.
That's
you know?
it. That's horrible.
So I mean, growing up, we got off, I think, just Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
That's true.
I think
So
that was it.
I
the
remember
one
that too.
thing I would
Yeah.
definitely say that our school district does really, really well, and I've never, and maybe it's also the union pushing for it as well. I think we have the best schedule I've ever seen
Okay.
because we get a week off for Thanksgiving,
Mm-hmm.
3 weeks off for winter break,
Okay.
week off for spring break.
Yeah.
But then our summer school, or not summer school, our summer is shorter
Yeah.
because we don't need the full like 12 or 13 weeks. So they're just taking it out of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that nice break is why you can continue coming back to teaching in our
you
district
can do so much stuff
because of the stress. And then you,
100%.
because every time you're like, I can't do this, a break is right there.
Yes.
Right, it's a checkpoint in Mario Kart.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yes.
mean? That break is the checkpoint in Mario Kart. By the way, guys, thank you for everybody who's tuning in. Make sure you guys
Yes.
send in your questions and we will read them live. So if you guys have any questions for us, you guys are invited inside the teacher's lounge.
Ask away.
We are just having some flavored water, in case you guys are wondering.
Yeah. It's
That's
pretty
what this
good.
is. You know
Oh
what I mean?
yeah, we're
It's
not
not
even,
beer. It's not
we're not
beer.
even
It's
sponsored
water.
by them. But
No, that's
this
what
is actually good stuff.
Yeah, guys, flavored water companies, if you do want to sponsor us,
Yes.
We got
Teachers
you.
Lounge is
Yes.
very big on you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's we get these breaks in our district because it's working in a major metropolitan area.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? If you're dealing with the WWE behavior of getting a chair thrown at you and everything like that,
Spit
you need a little
on
bit
you.
more time off.
Yeah.
Like even cops, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm going to send you on break
Yeah.
because this case is destroying you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we are kind of like, we get like the cop treatment a little bit.
And
you
it's
know?
also great because, you know, we're in a school district where
Okay.
the majority of our students, or at least half,
Okay.
are immigrants.
Absolutely.
So the thing is, the big time for when they travel, right? It costs a lot of money to have a family go back to, you know,
Yeah.
maybe somewhere in South America or whatever.
So they need all that time off. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
give them that 3 weeks. I remember our school district was actually trying to fight to get it down to 2 weeks for winter break.
Mhm.
And it was our union that was pushing
They
back,
went
going,
in.
no. These kids, the money is too much that these families are spending
Yeah.
to go back home. Don't cut
Yeah.
it short. So
Yeah.
like I said, in that 3 weeks,
Yeah.
oh, you guys don't
And
know.
a big shout out to the PTAs out there too.
Yeah.
The
The
Remind-
kids do need it just as much as us. The
Yeah.
kids do need the break because it's like, you know, the teachers need it and the kids both need it. I'd say the teachers need it maybe a little bit more because we're the ones who are driving the ship. You know what I mean? We're the
Mhm.
steamboat captain,
Absolutely.
you know, and we get seasick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we need it. But I think that the kids need it as much.
And there's
too,
plenty of time
you
for
know?
them to enjoy themselves all that time. You know what I'm saying? Christmas, Thanksgiving, you get a chance to really just have fun, then go back to school. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot.
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
enjoy.
And you
Yeah.
know, teachers need it too because you can see, especially in our comments, like, you know, some of our past teacher talks, like we've talked about having breaks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And when we talked about having breaks, like we'll talk about, oh, I get summers off. And like teachers will be like, I don't get summers off. And then it's like, well, clearly you need it because you're yelling at some random
Through a
TikTok
screen.
guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know you. Like, well, what did I do to you?
Yeah, like
What
chill
did I
out.
do?
I'm a teacher too.
Yeah, it's crazy, you know. So, but I do think that the breaks, the district that we work for, shout out to them because I agree with you.
And
man.
especially,
It's
I bet
so
it was,
important.
I bet our union had a big part in that too.
Oh yeah, our
Yeah.
union.
Because even me, I used to, you know, my mom passed away about 6 years ago.
Mhm.
Rest in
And,
peace.
oh, thanks.
Okay.
But I used to go, her and I had such a great relationship.
Yeah.
Guys, I used to leave the day after school ended and I wouldn't come back until like 2 days before school
You had
started.
that
So I'd be gone for
pre-plan.
the whole 3 weeks,
Yeah.
just hanging out
Yeah.
with her.
So you bought that
and,
ticket early in the year, huh?
I would always buy it around, well, you know me, and I'm always trying to be good with
Still
money.
planning, yeah.
Yeah, so September,
Yeah.
October is the best time to buy.
Okay.
October actually is the best time.
I have to ask a
October.
question really quickly. I got to do a throwback to what we talked about last week for
What's
our
that?
gold star. So for those who didn't see our episode last week, we did a gold star about it
Chris.
was we're playing charades in here real quick. We did a gold star about it was Gordon's. I wonder if Gordon's are staring at the wall
The
while they're
Gordons?
on their break.
I
Yeah.
Oh my
That's-
God,
that's
that would be
funny.
hilarious.
post that up. Yeah.
That was great. I thought that was hilarious. The archetype of
Yeah.
Gordon. Is that what we're doing? Are we
Yeah,
doing-
so
yeah.
we talked about we called these kids Gordons.
They're the unsung heroes.
They're
of
the
middle
unsung
school.
heroes of the
They'll
education
cause
system.
no problems.
It's the kid who walks into the classroom, doesn't do any work, so he is failing your class, but he just stares at the wall.
And doesn't
He
bother,
doesn't bother
anybody.
And they always have a mustache for
Yeah.
whatever
Yep.
reason. I don't know what it is, but they're always kids with a mustache. So last week we said, hey, they're getting the gold star because they're not the kid that's up out of their seat acting crazy.
And they got the
So
book
they're-
open like this, not reading, just like this the whole time.
Yeah. And they have a Chromebook in their backpack and they don't even get it out. They'll just sit there like this.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, the Gordons. And I'm
Yeah.
wondering if they're just doing that on their break, if they're still staring at the wall.
Oh my God. You know what's crazy is, like we were talking about it too, about the fact that the reason also why the Gordon is such a great archetype is because you can move them around the classroom
Yeah.
and they actually help
Adapt.
neutralize the kids that are causing all the problems because they won't
They never
interact
talk.
with
Dude, they're
anybody.
human
Yeah.
feng shui.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like they are literally like a crystal. They're like a crystal. You know what I mean? They're like a crystal. You know how
They're
white
the
girls
best.
have crystals? It's just it's a crystal on each table as a
Yeah.
Gordon.
But-
It just sends calming energy to every table. And he's as still as a crystal too.
I mean,
you know?
they're good, but it's like they're quiet. They don't cause trouble, but they're not learning anything, right?
Yeah, but I feel like there's you know how much
But they're
swagger that
contributing
takes?
to the class.
They're
Okay,
contributing
there
to
you
the
go.
class.
There you
And
go.
They're
Yeah.
good examples, though.
Yeah.
They're not in striving.
Yeah.
They're not smart. No, go ahead. But
They're not in striving. They're like
Yeah.
monks.
yeah.
You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
People meditate to attain that kind of liberation, and they just have it.
Liberation from everything around them.
Liberation from all human
yeah.
suffering. They just stare at the wall and they're content.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, do you know how many affirmations I've tried to say to be like that kid? It's
Wouldn't
not
that
working.
be crazy if they could hook up like all the electrodes to study their brain patterns? And it was just, they were just like, well, we read it and it just says chill.
Yeah, just relax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how kids there's
Yeah.
there's words that become popular amongst middle school and
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
like that. By the way, thanks for everybody that's been coming in. Thank you so much, guys.
Gold
We see you guys
star.
in the chat. If you
Yeah.
have any questions that you want to ask us, please drop a question. No question that is too. There are some dumb questions. Never mind. I take that back. But ask your dumb questions. Ask whatever question you want. But this is your chance to be able to ask a teacher. So thank you so much.
Yes, please ask away. You know what I'm saying? We want to answer all y'all questions, you know, because we have a lot to say.
So I was like, I have a lot to say.
Exactly. But someone wants to know, what are we doing for Thanksgiving?
Mm.
Yeah.
I'll start with you. What do you got going on?
Probably just keep it just real chill. You know what I'm saying? I know my girl's having something at her house.
So you're eating with her.
Yeah. Might
You
eat
mean her
that.
parents?
Yeah, her mom. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Yeah. She's Mexican, so we probably have some tacos and turkey.
Oh,
you know?
that's
Tacos? Turkey tacos?
Turkey tacos.
Wait, are you serious?
No, I'm kidding. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, that sounds
I
disgusting.
know.
tacos sound great.
Yeah, tacos. do
But
sound
not
great.
turkey.
Yeah.
Especially when the hard shell is coming right out of the deep fryer
Yeah, yeah.
and it has some of that
Oh my
oil
gosh.
still on it.
Ooh,
Oh.
yeah.
Dude, my girlfriend
I-
made tacos this weekend. It was
Really?
so good.
I love tacos.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. So probably hang out with her. You know what I'm saying? Probably stop by AJ, who I talked about before, my mentor.
Mm,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Probably stop
Did you?
by.
Hey, did you end up texting him after?
We've been playing Miss. But
Okay.
I want to send him that video of me talking about him. I know he'll be glad to hear that. But we go probably link up for Thanksgiving for sure.
He'll
Good.
also like
Yeah.
the fact you finally had like one of your own clips from the podcast.
Yeah.
Man, every time that thing gets reposted so many times about the lacking accountability.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got to see that one. I hope you share it with
It's
him.
probably, he could probably look at me. Like, what's wrong with you? What about y'all?
For me, I am hanging out with my girlfriend and her parents. I've got a good relationship with her parents. I'm glad that it's not like
Yeah.
awkward. You know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah.
like sometimes you really never know, especially when you're in an interracial couple. You don't know if it's be like, why'd you drag in a white guy? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's really cool.
Okay.
We're just gonna eat. Her parents are amazing cooks too, like
Oh, nice.
out of this world.
Oh, that's
um,
good food then. Okay.
And they don't do turkey, which is cool. They're just like, nah, we don't really like turkey. We don't really do that. But
So
they
do
pick up
ham?
like they pick up. No, not. I don't eat pork.
Oh, okay.
But like it's not even. They like. I think her dad is cooking a steak for me.
Okay.
And then he's like, they all kind of have like different things, but they're just awesome. They're bringing pies up and everything
Oh,
from
wow,
like
that's
this
really
like
good
gourmet
food.
pie restaurant.
Really?
It might just be a regular pie, but I'm so poor that I'm like, from this fancy gourmet
basically
pie
s-
restaurant.
It's sweet potato
I love
pie.
how your
It's only
Southern
sweet-
Illinois comes out.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's like I grew up around waterbeds and chandeliers. You know,
Can
that's
you
fine
actually,
living.
for the audience, can you do that Southern Illinois accent?
I mean, there's a lot of them.
Oh, okay.
There's
What's the most common one?
Wetbacks.
people just kind of like it's sort of just like a slow down, like the lip curl, like whenever I was back home, this was it just came out a little bit. I was like, when I was back home, because you've been to Southern Illinois and you know it's very country.
Yeah, very country.
There was one guy, I was out, and there was a guy who came up to me. He like, dude, he goes, "You're really living it up out there in California, aren't you?" And I was like, not really. I'm like making YouTube videos and doing stand-up comedy. And then he like, dude, I don't even want to know what kind of money Comedy Central's paying you, bro.
See, they think you made it.
It's nothing.
They think you made it.
Dude, they think you made it because you escaped. They think I'm like driving speedboats out of plate glass windows with a rock.
Yeah.
They don't know I'm living in a studio apartment. You know what I mean?
Everybody back home think you made it. You could be background. Like, oh my God, I saw you in the background.
100%. Dude, you could go home and get, the celebrity, you get the Brad Pitt treatment. You know what I mean? Because you moved to LA. So
yeah, and I think it's also you're doing something that most people are afraid to do. And we choose comfort, but that comfort is will that bring you long-term happiness?
Absolutely.
And anyone that kind of tries something different or whatever,
yeah,
it's awesome to actually have people like rooting for you when you're like, oh, I'm not some famous person or anything like that, but and so it's good to see that.
Nah, they root for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Chris?
I'm actually, I'll try to give a short version. One of my childhood friends who I have been friends with since we were 15, since the moment we met, we have been friends, and to the point where his family was there for me when my dad died when I was a kid. I lived with his family.
Okay.
When I moved back to California.
Yeah.
He's having some rough times. I don't want to reveal too much about his own personal life, but he's just having some rough times. So instead of, we're going to go and hang out with his brother.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Him and just me. And we're gonna kick it like it's old times.
Are you guys gonna eat?
And that's the great thing. So my buddy,
all dudes.
But the thing is, my
I don't
buddy,
like the way it's sounding right now.
I'm just kidding. What'd you say?
They're just gonna go to WeHo and
I pause. Hold up. I don't think I want to hear this conversation there, Chris. Now, just kidding.
No, it's just a bunch of dudes, bro.
Just a bunch of guys just living it up.
What's wrong with a bunch of men?
Yeah, 16 of us. 16 men. Just kidding.
But it's just gonna be us three. And the cool thing is that my buddy is the one that does the majority of cooking in his family.
Okay.
And then his brother does the majority of cooking. So I am going to eat like a king.
Yeah. Oh,
that's the one time that all diets should go out the window. Like if somebody walks into Thanksgiving and says, I'm keto, you deserve to be smacked in the mouth.
Yeah.
Get out of my face.
You know what I mean?
And something I might actually do while I'm up there is my buddy and I were going to go to this restaurant that's a hole in the wall on the side of the road.
Okay.
That is still one of the best salsa and refried beans that we've ever had. And we go everywhere and try it. So we're going to do that. And I think I'm going to ask him to go back into maybe parts of like our childhood.
Okay.
So I can get some pictures.
Okay, that's good.
That is cool.
I do have some pictures, but it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
we also got a question in the chat real quick. Do we think that kids need the vacation as much as the adults? I sort of already spoke on that a little bit, but what do you guys think? You think that kids need it as much as the adults?
Yeah, absolutely. They got a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think kids got like a lot of family members too, especially they got brothers and sisters. They don't have time to really play like that during the school year. So I think when it comes to Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's all about the family. So I think kids need to spend time with family around that time.
I think their parents need to be reminded of how they act at school, so they don't believe the kid over the parent and be like, "Oh gosh,
they did see
your poor teachers."
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's kind of what that reminds me of is COVID.
Yes,
that was the one time that all the parents were finally on the teacher's side.
Yeah.
Because they saw like, oh my God, 100%. My kid does.
My kid's really like this.
Yeah.
By the way, thanks guys for sending those questions in.
Appreciate
These are
that.
awesome.
Keep sending them in.
Keep sending them in. Lob them to us, and then we will hit them back.
Yes.
Oh, we got another one. Worst assignment received over break or vacation. Well, we kind of talked about how we don't really remember getting an actual assignment too much. Do you guys remember it?
I could be wrong, but I think I had a test the first day coming back from a break.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I will say I'm in college right now getting my credential, and I definitely had homework. Actually, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking back.
So all of your professors,
all my professors
should be in teacher detention.
Well, one of them, I will say, gave me like 6 assignments for the next 2 weeks. I'm not even kidding.
Well,
And it's like,
college does that though. College gives us.
yeah, but it's like when you're a full-time teacher, some of these teachers should know, like, what are you trying to do, dude?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, it's
Like, leave me
already
alone.
total
Let
chaos
me
going
breathe,
back to
please.
school.
Yeah.
So it's a bit much, you know. But I will say, yeah, the worst assignments I've received have been as a teacher, going back to college and getting my credential.
Yeah.
Those assignments are so dumb
Yeah.
because it's so jargon coded, you know.
Oh,
For
we see y'all.
those,
Thank y'all for coming in. We see y'all
Yeah.
coming in. Thank you. They jumping in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Yeah.
thank you guys, thank you.
All right. And so I saw another question up there.
Okay.
It said, and I thought it was kind of silly too.
Okay.
Why are you guys all wearing hats?
Oh my gosh, we're not trying to catfish you. We have our hair.
Yeah, I got hair. I, just need
I got hair
haircuts.
too. I swear.
need a
I
haircut.
swear.
Yeah, I got hair. I need a
Yeah,
fade.
we all have hair.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about Chris. Chris has the best hat game, I think, out of all of us.
Absolutely.
Wearing that
100%.
newsy, it's just a calm,
Yeah, 100%.
masculine,
It's the chillest,
confident
the
presence.
coolest hat ever.
Mine's just resting on my head, like I just, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna play tag with my buddies.
Nah,
Yeah, I actually stole
Chris had as a signature.
in this. The idea I stole from my buddy Sandy, who's about 70 years old,
Mhm.
and I saw him wearing one, and I went, a gentleman.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, I'm in my 40s. I can wear one now.
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Nah, that hat is.
You know what it
Genius.
is too? It brings out there's a certain thing that happens in LA to where nobody wants to really like I think all of us dress our age.
Yeah.
But sometimes you'll see somebody. I remember I worked at a telemarketing office and there was a guy that was probably like 55 and he walked in one day and he was dressed like he was 14.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, he's like, I hired a stylist. And I'm thinking in my head, you shouldn't have.
Yeah. Like,
Because
oh,
it's
you're a
like you're
kid?
not
Yeah.
dressing your age. There's something really weird to me
Absolutely.
about that when people don't do that. And so I think that that's another thing too. You have to highlight your age. We got another question. How do you seat assignments and how do you govern?
ooh,
that's a
your
good one.
seating arrangement.
Your seating arrangements and how do you govern?
Oh, you want me to go
Go
first?
for it.
Number one, first day, first week, I let kids sit wherever they want because I need to know where all the friendships are.
Mm. Did
You told me you
did
go,
you
you need to
threaten-
destroy those
did you
friendships.
And
break,
then-
you break their friendships up.
Yep,
Right? Yeah.
because week 2 we start destroying the friendships.
Yeah.
But I need to be able to see where they are, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then we take into account like there's these tests that we have to take
Yeah.
at the beginning of the year for the school district. So what we do is, at least I do, is go, okay, which people can I sit next to each other? And also, can I pair a high kid, maybe a kid that's reading on a current grade level or doing math at grade level
Yeah.
with someone that's maybe on like a 3rd or 4th grade
Mm.
so that they're constantly seeing how proper work habits plus how to do stuff.
Yeah. I got
Sure.
you. That's tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
That's
about you?
good.
Do you have a method for how you see kids? Because you're in the ultimate chaos of like after school. Do you
Yeah,
do you
'cause
tell the
I got-
instructors like, hey, sit them like this?
Yeah, I got all types of ages, like so from 1st grade to like 5th and 6th.
uh-huh.
So what I tell the instructors to do is sit the older kids next to younger kids. You know what I'm
Same
saying?
thing.
Yeah.
Smart.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah. That way they can balance each other out. The older kids can be there for younger kids. And older kids don't really want to talk to younger kids like that.
Nope.
see
You
what
know
I'm
what's so
saying?
funny too? That's really smart. But
Yeah.
every now and then you'll see that 6th grader who looks like he has a mortgage and he'll sit with the older kids. You know what I mean? He's like,
you
Bill,
belong
like
with us. Yeah.
John Goodman, Dan, and Roseanne. You know what I mean? And he sits with all the others, and I'm like, how old? It's funny. You definitely do get those kids. We have a sketch about that. I'm so excited for people to see the sketch
Yeah.
that we have about the kid who looks older than he is.
Oh,
Yeah, we got
that's
some amazing sketches coming out real soon too, guys.
yeah. So
Yeah.
guys, we're going to be dropping sketches soon too. Just little
Yeah.
side note, shameless plug.
so.
ahead.
And how about yourself?
Well, I will say this.
Chaos.
Dun, dun,
So
dun. Yeah.
as a substitute, when I was a sub, I didn't worry about it. I didn't worry about where kids sat. I came in and I gave them the speech that you told me to give them. Year 1, I did not worry about really where I sat. It's so crazy because your first year teaching, there's really so many little things that could make your life easier, but you have so much on your plate that very first year that
You're not even
it
thinking
can
about
slip
that.
your mind.
Yeah.
You know, so I let them sit where they wanted for like maybe like the first 4 months, and then I would rearrange them. And it's so crazy too because it was like,
Just imagine. You just sit wherever you want, guys.
Sit where you want.
It's gonna be a
Not
fun
today, though.
time.
Not
Yeah, it's gonna
today.
be a good
Ah.
time. Yeah, totally. You know what I mean? And they take advantage of that. And then when you take it away from them, they act like they're being tortured by a mob boss. They're like, ah, like doing. It's just like it's so annoying. Now I don't care. I do the same thing about week 1. Well, first I do sit them someplace on the first day because I get them accustomed to you're not going to sit wherever you want.
We see y'all. Thank y'all for
you
stopping
guys.
through. Appreciate y'all for stopping through. Much love.
Yeah, so I sit them. I this year I did assigned seating day 1. And then when that didn't work, I was like, all right, got to switch it around again. And I just keep switching it. It's like the cups with the red ball. I just keep doing that until it's just, you know what I mean? And until it's just the right fit.
You're like, where are my Gordons?
Yeah, you're like a basketball coach, like hovering over your playbook. You know what I mean? Put a
100%.
Gordon at every table for a stabilizing force.
Do you want to know when that actually is really tough? When I worked at a span school.
What's a span school?
Kindergarten through 8th grade.
Oof.
Which, by the way, that was my favorite school. And I enjoy a lot of the kids that I work with now and adults. But man, I love that span school. Guys, it's hard to move kids around when in 6th grade when they've known each other since kindergarten. They're all friends.
Absolutely.
All of them, dude. That's wild. That is wild.
Because they've known each other.
Yeah.
They're like, it's
they
like
way back.
They're like a family, you know? So that one, that becomes like incredibly tough. You know,
I can see that.
But at the same time, you're like, where am I, Gordon? And what do we call it? The
well,
girls,
we work. I said
Mildred.
Meryl at first, but then you're like, Meryl
Mildred.
Streep's dope. And I'm like,
Mildred.
I agree. Meryl Streep is dope. So
it was Mildred.
Mildred. Yeah, they come out of the womb with a purse with peppermints in it. You know what I mean? Yeah, by the way, I think they stopped making peppermints after 1930, and it's just all left over from the Great Depression. You know what I mean? But yeah, Mildred. Who would name their kid Mildred in 2025?
Someone will.
I mean, dude, I see the way society's going now. I want them to have an old soul.
Someone in the South.
I want them to have an old soul.
Mildred in the South somewhere.
I'm going to name my kid Mildred and Gordon. Give them a van for their first car.
I got a lot of family from Mississippi. I'm pretty sure there's Mildred somewhere in my family.
Yeah, we see you guys coming in. Thank you for everybody who's been joining us tonight, too.
Yes, sir,
I think it's great that we've been able to build this online community with other teachers and stuff like that, because it's like, I didn't know when we started this thing. Chris, you would know more than all of us because you've been in education the longest, but I didn't realize just airing our grievances about teaching was going to like literally mobilize an army of stressed out teachers.
Yeah, but I also think too, like for me, it's not so much even that, it's being insightful. Because one of the things, I don't know about you guys, that always gets me is when something doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And my brain goes into research mode and all that. And then I kind of put pieces together. And that's what I really try to get across. You know, a lot of the time when we're on the podcast and people are like, oh my God, yeah, you're right. That's why this is this way or whatever.
You're really good. Chris is really good about breaking down the education system because I feel like you know the ins and outs of it. That's why anytime somebody has a question about it, I've referred them to you because I'm like, you really understand what is broken about it, like functionally broken. Because for me, I'm more just like overwhelmed as a second year teacher. And, you know, I'm just kind of venting about like, dude, I walked into it as somebody who has a vast array of experience, but then I was like, this is insane. But you're really good at articulating what is wrong.
I think what it is you're seeing the same thing that I do. But for me, I always want to understand the why behind anything. It doesn't matter. It's like, even if it's someone's opinions about politics or a movie or music or whatever, I want to understand the reasons behind stuff, whether or not I agree with something.
And that's what's lacking in our society now is people don't really give reasons for why they believe what they believe.
I just hate something.
Yeah, I just hate it because I'm told to.
Yeah, for me, especially being around you guys, I've learned to have empathy for teachers. You see what I'm saying?
Did you have it before?
Yeah, I did. You know, but it's more so now. Because you just realize what really goes on in the school district. Yeah. And it's just a shame because you guys don't have a lot of support in the school system. And y'all got to deal with behavior issues. You got to deal with the district. You got to deal with the parents. And it all falls on you to deal with all of this. And if the kids are not successful, whose fault is it? The teacher's fault. You know what I'm saying? It's not the parents' fault. It's like, why your teacher didn't help you do this? Your teacher should have helped you do that. And like I said before in my old videos, it just some kids are not held accountable. And which makes it hard on you guys because if more kids are held accountable and the parents have the kids be accountable for the things they're doing, y'all have a much better life in school, you know, teaching everything. It's just so hard because y'all deal with so much nonsense. So for me, I've learned to, even when I post the reaction videos, is to have empathy for y'all. I'm fighting for y'all because I see everything y'all going through.
Do
see
you
what I'm
think
saying?
that there's more hostility towards teachers now than there's ever been? Because I wonder that. Like, it does feel like sometimes there's not a lot, but sometimes people are just hostile to teachers for whatever reason because they represent something that triggers something inside of them.
I think families are going through so much, they got to blame somebody. So they blame you guys. You know what I'm saying? And that's the
Wow.
hostile energy right now, because if they're going, the families are messed up, and some families are doing good, some families are doing super bad. But if they're doing bad and their kids are doing bad, they'd rather blame you guys instead of taking the responsibility of their own kids.
Yeah.
I think it's also,
Yeah.
I think the main thing is that it's also social media,
Absolutely.
right? Because, you know, a long time ago, you couldn't air your grievances. You couldn't, you know, you had to go to a friend to tell them your opinion on something.
Absolutely.
But now you could just take to the internet, not tell it anybody,
And
and a
speak.
single friend, and just say whatever you want and hide behind no picture on your Instagram or
Oh,
whatever
those
it
are the
is.
worst. We see your no picture comments, guys. That are like,
Yeah.
you suck.
I
Kill
can't
yourself.
stand those. I can't
But-
stand
Yeah, and
those.
it's like Murphy 0671111. It's like, okay, Murphy, you're not real brave there.
But I will
Yeah.
agree too that, you know, not only with the families and stuff like that, very few people want to take responsibility for their actions, right?
Absolutely.
But then also there's people, like you said, I like what you said too about the triggering. And with that, I've met people like friends of mine where they literally, they're friends with me. They hate teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, think of
Yeah.
how many like people that you've heard in songs be like, "This is all my teachers who said I wasn't going to be anything," and I was like, here's the reason. Okay, are there teachers out there that are monsters? Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. There's people that are monsters. Nobody's a monolith. There's no group of people that are just one anything.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
what I will say is sometimes, and this has happened to me before as a teacher, kids will be like, "Oh, such and such hates me." And then I'll be like, do they really hate you? Because sometimes you'll tell a kid, be like, no, I'm serious. Your behavior needs to change in here. And if it doesn't stop, like, we're going to have to schedule a private teacher conference with your parents.
Yeah.
You know, you give that and they'll be like, oh, that teacher hates me. And it's like, no,
We're trying to help you.
I'm
Yeah.
trying
Yeah.
to help you, buddy.
Yeah.
Because I see where you're headed. If anything, I actually care. But sometimes I think people look back on something and they reminisce and they're still using their kid brain.
Yes.
Be like, oh, that teacher hated me.
Or they
And
get
then it's
really
not the
upset too
case.
with, you know, their current station in life, and they feel like someone didn't teach them something.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Or
Mm.
school didn't teach me how to do my taxes, or school didn't teach me blah, 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 blah. And then I always look at those people and I go, hey, I get it. But if we only taught you how to fix an air conditioner, you'd be upset in other ways, because you would never have developed a mind that could apply itself to multiple things in the world around you.
I agree.
The biggest thing that should be taught in schools too is attitude, because like that is a taker's mentality. Like, you didn't give this to me. You didn't give that to me. You're bought a homeless person food and they're like, man, I said no mustard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, dude,
Yeah.
come on. There was one time somebody was like, hey, can you get me chips? I got them chips. And then they're like, I don't like this kind of Dorito. Wasn't I'm allergic. It's like, I don't like this kind of Dorito. It's like that mindset of like, it's never enough. School, all it does is give you, it's supposed to, at least, I'm not saying it does, but is to give you the raw materials of how to think.
To make you work
To,
for yourself.
and to be able to use that and utilize that in the world. And that's why it's so important, because it's just the reps for your mind. Whoops,
Yeah.
actually bumped that. Guys, by the
Before-
way, we see you
yeah.
guys coming in. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to
so
be
much.
wrapping up shortly. So if you guys have any last second questions, go ahead and ask us here.
Here's something, actually, I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
And I didn't even prep you guys for this one. You ready?
Go for it.
It's Thanksgiving week. What's something you're thankful for?
God, I love that.
I love
Whew,
it.
y'all put it
Beautiful.
on first. I'm thankful for family, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm thankful for family because we all have family members that passed away. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother passed away, I want to say about 8 years ago, and that was my mom. You see what I'm saying? And she raised me. So it's
Mhm.
like I miss her still to this day because she made such an impact on me. Everything I'm a part of right now, she was behind. So it just makes you really recognize how grateful you are to have family. and how much you love family, how much family is supposed to be there for you all the time, how you're supposed to be there for family. And you just can't take anything for granted. So I think Thanksgiving is to show love to your family and show love to everybody, not just your family, just show love to everybody. And just remember that a family member could be here one day and gone tomorrow. So you really have to show them love while they're here. And that's what Thanksgiving is about for me.
Dude, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that. That deserves a. I mean, we can't be too
I
loud.
like
Oh,
how you.
thank you.
No, we're doing one of these, bro.
No, thank
Come
you,
on.
bro.
It's a golf clap.
Much
you
love.
know
I
what I mean?
appreciate it. Thank you for sure.
It's the same. I'm gonna echo the same thing. I'm grateful for my parents, man, because it's like, as I've gotten older, I've seen how great my mom and dad are. You know,
Mhm.
you go through phases of like where you break off from your family and you find yourself and stuff like that. But you know, my mom really instilled inside of me just empathy for other people.
Mhm.
As much as I sometimes seem crabby on this podcast, I do have a lot of empathy for people.
Absolutely.
I feel other
You do.
people's pain, and that comes from my mom.
Yeah.
You know, my mom gave that to me, and my dad, he was really hard on me when I was younger. And dude, now that I've gotten older, I'm so grateful for that
Absolutely.
because I will never quit anything. I remember when I was a kid, I was playing soccer and the kids picked on me. I wasn't allowed to quit. I had to finish out the season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My dad would never let me. He goes, if you do it, you will finish it. And when you're a kid, you're like, he's mean. And then as you get older, you're like, thank God he was not, my dad was not worried about whether or not I liked him. He was worried about what was going to prepare me for the world, you know? And I almost get emotional thinking about it, but it's like, yeah, my parents, and the fact that they gave me a strong spiritual foundation with God, that's huge for me.
Absolutely.
You know, because it's like that has carried me through everything.
Much
Is
love.
my relationship with God. You know, I will always be okay because of that. Even if I don't have a home,
Yeah,
you know,
God is
I
here for
know
us.
that I will be okay.
Absolutely.
You know, so yeah, I'm super grateful for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, family. So I didn't mention it earlier. My mom actually died on Thanksgiving night 6 years ago. So I'm going to
R.I.P.
quickly say this. When my dad died as a kid, my mom and I always said, I love you when we were leaving because you never knew if you were going to lose somebody, right? So Thanksgiving night 6 years ago, she calls me up. She's in the hospital and she can barely mouth the words. But she says, you know, I wish that I could have had you come for Thanksgiving
Mm,
instead of coming later on for Christmas. And then she said, I love you.
mm,
And I am so grateful that I got to have that one last I love you with her
mhm.
because that was our thing. There were times where we'd end a phone call and I would call back and I'd say, Mom, we forgot to say I love you.
Mm.
And so the reason why I'm really thankful for that is because my buddy's was talking to his mom on FaceTime, the buddy that's my close friend that I'm going to be spending with.
Yeah.
And his mom was kind of like a second mom to me.
Mhm.
And it was so amazing to see her because she's literally the same age my mom would be.
Mhm.
And she goes, hey, baby, you know, and I'm like, oh, this like wave of just childhood rushed over me. And then, you know, she goes, I love you. And I was like, oh, this is great,
That's
you
an
know?
angel.
And so
Yeah.
having that, the importance of family, and that's where I think Thanksgiving sometimes is more of a favorite holiday for me than even Christmas
Yeah.
because it makes you reflect, I think, even more.
And it's a little bit
Much
more
love for that,
pure.
Chris.
Yeah,
It's a little bit
because you're
more
not,
pure because you're not worried about the gifts.
yep,
Yeah.
100%, dude.
It's all about love.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing that story, Chris. I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, you
Thank
guys
you.
are welcome.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
I don't even think we should end on another question for the future. I think
I
we
think
should
it's
just,
gratitude.
yeah, gratitude.
Much
Yeah.
love.
Yep.
I
So,
agree, man.
hey, we're grateful for y'all tuning in for this live. We appreciate y'all tuning in. We love what we do, and we love doing it for y'all. So much love.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
For
Thanks
sure.
again.
Y'all take
God
care.
bless you guys.
Much love.